when we step on the field, like having the confidence that we are the baddest dudes on the field.
Big man lead the way! Big man lead the way!
The ultimate goal would be that when a D-line coach is looking at our film, they say, hey, you guys better be on your A game because these guys are going to come after you every play, and they're out there for blood. They're not just out there to do their job. They're out there to, make it hurt.
When people see us play, I want them to see our hearts and how much that we really love this game. We're a tight-knit group, and we play and do everything that we do for each other. But at the end of the day, you do have 5 dudes who love the game of football and everything about it. The lifts in the morning, and that's eating meals together, and that's doing the off-season stuff and the summer training. And I want people to, one, be impressed with our effort, intelligence, and physicality, and just, be appreciative of the way that we play and the way that we do things.
We finishing blocks, nasty effort, smooth, big athletes. If we're gonna be the best of the best, we gotta be on that every single day, and we're gonna start for that.
Hey, all I ask you to do is not get outworked. Go compete, show up, man. Go compete, show up. Hey, be the thermostat. Control the temperature of our team. You understand that? Every great offense, it doesn't matter how many guys we got. It doesn't matter who we get. It don't matter. We just show up. We just show up and we don't go away till the job's done.
Yeah, I want the DNA of this football team to be the offensive line. I want people to fear us. And I think that's what, Coach Luke is ingrained in us. And, Coach Luke's the best coach I've ever had since I've played football. He's instilled, confidence in us and hard work and, to always keep that chip on your shoulder.
Get your legs! Get down there! Get down there! Let's go! Bend your knees! Let's go! Bend! As you start to feel the pressure come off that right hand, that means he's coming back inside. So settle down and come on back left. That makes sense. It's all about staying square. We'll get on the tape. There'll be a lot to get corrected, but I'm proud of you for fighting and competing. Appreciate you guys. Let's go. O-line on 3. O-line on 3. 1, 2, 3. O-line.
The first thing I think of is how much of an honor it is to play for him. He can see where a guy's at and know exactly, uniquely, what he needs to do to get that guy to be the best version of himself.
Doing this drill for you. I'm landmarking, but I gotta get vertical. Don't just waltz down the line, vertical.
He's an emotional guy, so for me, I'm very emotional. I'm very passionate, and when I see him, he was with us for 2 weeks before the Gator Bowl, and he is in the locker room, screaming and yelling, getting the whole team hopped up. I'm yeah, I'm gonna run through a wall for this dude. And he really holds you accountable. He talks all the time how hard it is to always tell the truth. He's always gonna tell you the truth and be transparent, even when it's hard to do. He'll bring us in here and if we have some time, he'll sit us down. We won't even talk about football. We'll talk about life.
And then legacy, all right? So with legacy, I talked about this with y'all too. How do you build a program? When a freshman comes in here, he's looking to the older guys, that's all he knows. If y'all leave a legacy to Elijah, okay, and it gets passed down to Braden and Easton, all they know is all they see. So long after Walker Parks leaves here, okay, he was on Coach Sweeney's first signing class.
13, yes.
But long after Walker Parks leaves, his legacy will be a part of this, right? Same thing with Blake or Tristan or Linthicum. Like that picture, I may never take it down, all right? But your legacy will be here long after you're gone. So what are you gonna do? And I told y'all this, leadership is influence. That's all. Just because you're a leader doesn't mean you're a good leader. Okay, all leadership is influence. And what are you gonna do with the influence you have over other people?
I can confidently say, playing for him, I feel like I've grown as a player and a man. He is a developer of men before anything. So I love him to death, and there's nothing I wouldn't do for that man.
I think Coach Luke is definitely a fiery guy. I know you guys have posted the clips of him at practice, and his charisma is definitely felt. Those days where you're dragging a little bit, he's gonna bring you up.
All right, Bray, that's why you came, baby. Let's go. Just go play hard. Hey, you're gonna make mistakes. Don't worry about that. You just go play hard. You hear me?
Coach Luke is someone who very much like Tristan, you see their heart and you see their passion. Nothing that he says or that he does is forced. And when you play for a guy like that, it ups the intensity by 10. We're already a very intense unit. We have been. Being able to play for him this season, one, his intelligence of this game, his knowledge of this game has increased my knowledge of this game a ton.
Good, take it, run it. Good. Now, the further you run him, and accelerate his momentum, the bigger the hole's gonna be.
It's a dude who genuinely cares about us as men and not just players. He cares about both, and that's what he says. It's never personal. Like, it's always performance. It's never personal. And that's one thing that I really respect, because I was raised the same way by my dad. And I think he implements a lot of the same principles. Is like, sometimes you need to be yelled at, like you need to be corrected, and we all appreciate that accountability as men, and it's all helped us grow up in ways that we'll really appreciate when we're older.
You understand me? Give everything you got. Let's go compete, man. Let's go compete. Do not get outworked. You understand me? Go play physical. Let's go. O-line on 3. 1, 2, 3. Be ready to roll. Be ready to roll.
I came here in 2021, and I quickly found out that I was not where I needed to be physically, mentally.
He came in 4 weeks ago. Like, he had trouble doing a body weight squat. And so, like I said, he's got a lot of work to do physically to get where he can play at this level. But that's why we're here. We're gonna help him. He's already a good player, just trying to help him.
I was a power hour scout team guy. Like, my job every week was to get Miles Murphy ready for the game. And I'm like, I'm gonna be the scout team left tackle. I'm gonna be the best scout team left tackle in America. That's how I see it. I'm the backup left tackle. I'm gonna be the best backup left tackle in America. I'm gonna prepare for the game like I'm about to start. I'm gonna encourage Jordan during the game. I'm gonna do whatever I need to do. But that was a tough process for me, especially everything that comes with being highly recruited, the expectations, and I just put my head down. I'm not gonna lie to myself, and I know for a fact, each season, each spring, each month, I could confidently say I was a better player and better person than I was to the prior one.
When he first got here back in 2021, I remember we were in the middle of a lift, and he kind of walked in, and the first period that he got here, he was lifting by himself with another strength coach, and like we would all be doing all this stuff, and he's off to the side, and we're all kind of like, who is this dude? Like, why would you bring him in? Like, he's on full scholarship. He's supposed to come in here and be like the best player of all time, start right away, and we're like, he might not ever play here. And so we were all confused, like looking at him, and then Tristan is a guy who came in, same thing as Ryan, like worked his butt off for years, never said a word. Looking at him now, like he's obviously one of the best left tackle. He is the best left tackle in the country. I'm not afraid to say, I'll say it. Natural leader, like God put him in a position to lead people, and that's exactly what Clemson's done for him. He had to go through the fire in his first couple years and learn how to adjust to everything going on and the hardships of just leaving home and being in college. But I mean, the dude handled it with ease. And now, if you look at him now, he's probably the best leader I've ever been around. Like, what Tristan says is coming from his heart. Like, he genuinely cares so much about everybody on his team and, just the well-being of this team. Like, that dude's probably the best leader I've been around.
Let's go! Let's go!
Coming off the Gator Bowl win, we start workouts. Like you said, a lot of these senior leaders leave. And you kind of look around, you're like, there aren't a lot of guys that were, like, vocal last year on our team. And I remember we said, like, we're going to have a meeting, like, we're going to have a player-led meeting. We're just going to get on the same page. And I told myself, I said, I would like to speak. And I'm going to be up there. I'm going to be authentically myself. I stood up in the meeting, and I just poured my heart out. I told him, I said every single thing. I thought about what we've done, what we're going to do, the love we need to have for each other, the love I have for them. Like, I just really showed them my heart. Like, I think when you're vulnerable with people, when you show them who you are, I think people respect that. Because, a lot of times in this sport, there's a lot of tough guys. Like, there's a lot of too cool stuff. And if we're gonna win a championship, if we're gonna be a great team with a great culture, we can't have any of that. So I got up there, I literally just showed my heart. I was passionate, I was crying, I'm screaming, yelling. You know how I'm jumping around, man. And honestly, I didn't know how they were gonna respond. I'm like, these dudes could laugh, and they responded well to it. And the way I see it, if you're in a position of leadership on a team, that's because the team has allowed you to do that. I'm only able to get up there and be myself because they've accepted me for who I am. And that's why, like, how could I not give these guys everything? We're not just teammates. Like, we're brothers. Like, I know where they come from. Like, I know what keeps them up at night. I know their favorite color, their favorite movie. the more you know about somebody, the harder you're gonna go for them because you don't want to let them down. And that's the bond we have, and that's where that comes from. This is really the first time in my life, like, I know exactly who I am, and I'm comfortable exactly who I am, and I love everyone around me. It really, like, my desire to win comes from the love I have for the people around me. Because when somebody shows me they believe in me, like, there's nothing I won't do for them. I get filled with rage from pain and losing, and I don't want to let the people down around me. I want to win.
I mean, Tristan Leigh, he's my best friend, man. So we were kind of in the same boat when we got here. We both redshirted. We were both, you know, as Coach Sweeney says, in that crock pot. He's the heart of our team, man. Tristan, he brings everybody together, no matter where they're from, their background, man. Tristan's everyone's brother. He loves everybody, and he would do anything for anybody. So, I mean, I owe Tristan the world, man. He's kept me, you know, sane. Like, Tristan, you know, he's done a lot for me. He's my brother for life, and last year, I mean, it was tough. Like, I was competing for the job. I love competing, but like there'll be some days, you know, where you don't have a good day, and you think it's all over. You think, oh man, like I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. Like, it's not gonna work out here. And I just remember I was sitting there in the locker room, and Tristan came up to me. He's like, bro, we all believe in you. Like, everybody believes in you. Like, we know you got what it takes. And I think that's what really sparked me to be who I am, be a great center for Clemson.
Let's do it, baby.
I do remember that moment, and it's kind of cool how it works, like why it's so important to tell people how you feel, because my freshman year, like, I was so upset. Like, Reagan Upshaw was killing me, bull rushing me into the quarterback, and I'm just running sprints, running really hard on myself. I'm crying out there. And Andrew Booth, who was like, I mean, Andrew Booth, he was the dude, you know what I'm saying? He's the guy. He came up to me, and he just told me, like just keep going. Like, you don't know when, but there's gonna be a time where we're gonna need you. And that kept me going for the rest of the season. Every time I wanted to like not bring it or I wasn't feeling it, I thought about it. This is a dude who's about to leave here and be a high draft pick, and he's telling me that I'm important to the team. Like, I'm a scout team, you know what I'm saying? Like, that made me feel so special. And like, when I saw Ryan, like, you can just tell, like, that's all he needed to hear. Like, people they just want to know that they're valued, you know what I'm saying? And like I told Bro, I said, I believe in you. We all believe in you. You're a true center. Like, bro, you're a dude. You're smart. You're athletic. You're personable. Your teammates love you. You're a hard worker. And most importantly, you're tough. Like, I'll go to war with Ryan Linthicum any day. That's what I told him. Life is too short to not give people their flowers. Like, you never know when that one compliment, that one word of encouragement can keep somebody going. Andrew Booth probably doesn't know what that did for me, and he probably, you know what I'm saying? I'll tell him if I see him again, but like, that kept me going for 6 months. Like, I don't know, I didn't even know how big of an impact that had on Ryan. I just saw that as like, I'm gonna give him his flowers. I think that's a great example of, like, tell people how you feel about them. And like you said, when you feel somebody believe in you, and he could tell it was genuine, I just told him exactly what I think about him. And I mean, look at him now, he's a dude. So I'm proud of him, really.
You gotta get Tristan Leigh right here. Tristan Leigh, the GOAT. Yes, sir. Big 7-1, unstoppable. Yeah.
We'll start with Big Rye.
Big Rye.
Yeah, let's start with Big Rye.
For those people that don't know Ryan Linthicum, tell me about Ryan Linthicum.
My dog.
I would say Ryan Linthicum's probably the funniest person you'll ever meet in your entire life. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're one of us. It doesn't matter if he doesn't know you. It doesn't matter if you're the president of the United States. Like, he is going to, like, make jokes about you. Like, he's gonna, we call it fire you up. Like, Big Ryan is gonna fire you up regardless of who you are.
Feels great out here. Needed this. Feel great today.
I grabbed the ball.
You ate the ball. Blake Miller, All-American.
It feels amazing.
You look amazing, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
My dog. Oh, Blake taking a water break?
Tight.
Blake taking a water break. You taking a lunch break today? Yeah, Blake Miller don't practice. He too much of an All-American. 3,000 snaps, he don't practice. It makes sense, though. I mean, he first round. Hey, KB? KB, you got a bet day? You got a bet day? Must be nice. I don't listen to country, but I like this song. Blake, you like this song? It's your song? Yeah. Blake don't know this song. He don't know this song.
Ryan is is a character. You know, he's a fun guy to be around, but then he gets out on the field and he, you know, really takes pride in making sure, like him being the center, Coach Luke talks about, he's the point guard. Like he takes pride in being out there and making sure everyone's on the same page. Like he's always asking for feedback on that. So, you know, he's like that joking guy off the field, but then he gets on the field, you know, everything's serious and he wants to be perfect out there.
Hey, I'm pushing the tempo. Hey, we're going fast, we're going fast. Hey, bring it. Touchdown.
It was a blessing to be behind Putnam. You know, he taught me a lot as a center, but you know, after he left, the job was open and there was a lot of uncertainty. And you know, I give Coach Sweeney all the praise, man. He believed in me when a lot of people didn't, so I owe him all that. But he brought me into his office and said, you know, the job is yours and, you know, you got to go do it. So, you know, I did everything I could that offseason, grinded, just to put myself in the best place possible. And then I just knew once I got that opportunity, when my time was here, I know that I wasn't going to run away from it. I was going to go right through it. So just the opportunity was all I needed as well. So
yeah, it's my boy Tristan Leigh right here, best tackle in the country. Hey, good practice out here, good scrimmage. My last time mic'd up for a minute, but we'll be back soon, baby.
Big Rod the type of guy, like, you just want him in the room. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a light. Every time you see him, you want to smile. You know, I think his story is inspiring. Like, I think he's a true testament of development. And in the new age of college football where it's just so different, it just shows you, like, tough people last. Like, and he's tough. Ryan playing center, all the chaos going on, you know, he has to make IDs and points and be so composed. Like, I have one word to describe Ryan as a player, I'll say he's poised. He's so poised. No matter the situation, anything like that, he is going to be 10 toes in the ground, focused on what we got to do. That's just, he's poised. The moment is never too big for him.
His piece that he brings, everyone brings something different. Like, that dude doesn't change. He's always laughing. He's always smiling. Like, he's the dude that, like, you know, it's fall camp and you're in week 3 and everything hurts and, you know, you're trying to get to the next day. Like, he's cutting up in the locker room. And it's been a blast, man. Like, Big Rod is one of my closest friends of all time, and it's been really fun playing next to him.
You just got a haircut. Look at him. He got a haircut. He's too fresh. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, finish. Finish. Go. Come on, Rody. Yeah! Looking great, man. I'm really proud of the fellas, man. We need all of them, man. You never know what's going to happen during the season, injuries and all that, man. I'm really proud of these young fellas, man. Come on, over here. Come on. Get up. Hit it. Get up. Get in that play, but young guys, man, we got a chance to be special. Love y'all boys, man. Offense on me, offense 3, 1, 2, 3. This is a good sign for a good year, man. I've never really seen O-line group work this hard. Everybody's really hungry, a lot of competition, so, you know, it's really good, man. And I'm really proud of them, so we got to go out here, be leaders, and attack the spring ball. So
as a group, I think chemistry, you know, that's what, you know, really builds a good O-line. It's chemistry and love.
Everyone really enjoys hanging out with one another. I always say the O-line is probably one of the most eclectic groups because you get people, all sorts of different people, but I think everyone gets along really well and everyone cares and loves one another.
Now we're at the point where we're all just best friends. Like, we've been doing it for so long together, we don't know what else to do. It's like, and I think that's the best thing is, like, you don't have to force it, like you said. It's just something that happens naturally. You get a text in the group chat and it's like, yeah, I'm going to grab barbecue. Anyone want to come? And, you know, whoever's available will go and whoever's not, you know, next time. And it's definitely a blessing to have. And, you know, these are probably my closest friends and just so happen to be teammates as well.
I saw a guy, he drives around in this like old truck and on the back it says Clemson skydiving. I was like, how do I get in on this? Yeah.
I've already checked. We're over the weight limit. What is the weight limit? 250?
Yeah. They can't just give us like 2 parachutes.
If the weight limit is 250, I'd want to be like 215.
Yeah, but I don't want to be anywhere near a parachute weight limit. That just sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't know about y'all. I think this is definitely the most player leadership we've had on a team since I've been here.
Yeah,
I've been here a long time.
Definitely. I agree, and I feel like when it's coming from us, guys just feel kind of like they know why they're doing it.
I think that like guys are bought in, like they care, and kind of like you were saying, like the fact that it's coming from other players, like it's more relatable. Like it's not just a coach telling you to do something because people want to buy into it. Like people care, and like I think caring is infectious. Like you see other people have a great deal of care about this, and like they want to do the best they can, and like they kind of follow suit, and then it's infectious. It spreads.
For sure.
I was thinking a lot, like we all know what we got in our locker room. It's all love, like we all love each other, like we want to win and work hard for each other, and nobody's above the team or nothing like that. Like we're all together and we all on the same page and know what we want and where we're trying to go, and I think we're all committed to that. So it kind of makes it easy. Like I don't know about y'all, like we're out in workouts, like you don't really see people like stressing, like whatever the work is, like we're willing to do anything to get where we're trying to go. So it's just work with people you love.
Yeah, I would say it made the adjustment easier too. Like seeing everyone work together and just like want to be great, like holding to those standards. Yeah. It just helps you build that confidence because you know they're going to hold you to that standard.
Yeah. It's good too, man. I mean, you got no choice because we're all never going to play football together again. So, I mean, probably. I mean, some guys, we got a lot of NFL guys, so end up on the same team. But I mean, when it's all said and done in like 6 months, we got to live with this forever.
Yeah. I think the only different thing about this season is we all know it's the last opportunity, and so I think that hits a little bit different. You start looking around and knowing like if we don't get our job done, because I firm believe that everything rides on the offensive line. It's like if we don't get our job done, then there's no other opportunity. Like Sweeney talks about it all the time. Like you're going to live in the house that you build, and this is really, we've had good careers. You know, we've won ACC championships and we've made it to the playoffs. We all came here to win a national championship, and we all know that how we walk away from the final game this season, no matter what that is, like we have to live with that for the rest of our lives. You know, some guys may go on to play in the NFL, some guys may retire and this be it for them. But at the end of the day, like we'll always look back on this, and what we do this year, we'll live with forever.
Is there anybody in the group that you'd be surprised with? You think like that has some kind of talent?
Yeah, absolutely. It's Colin Sadler. First off, it's Colin. Every time it's Colin. Colin is the most like unique person I've ever met in my life. Another one of my best friends of all time. Let me just before we get on camera, let me just give him a warning. I'm calling. Colin, what are you doing? All right, well, hurry up and put a t-shirt on. I gotta FaceTime you we're doing a documentary for the offensive line. Now I need you to answer a question, so put a shirt on. No, I'm saying don't say something stupid because you're gonna be on FaceTime. There's like a lot of cameras.
Now I'm so intrigued. Like
it's unique. Like it's not that crazy. It's just one of those things where it was like so confusing when I saw him doing this. I was like, we just gotta FaceTime him. All right, I've got him on the phone now. So this is Colin Sadler. This is redshirt junior offensive lineman, and I was asked about the most unique thing. What is that thing that you play? The musical thing that?
Oh, it's the didgeridoo. It's an Australian, like, indigenous instrument.
I couldn't remember what it was, but Colin plays the didgeridoo, and we're roommates. Me, Colin, and Blake are roommates, and so every now and then we'll wake up and he's playing the didgeridoo in the living room. Do you have it on you?
Yes, I do. Hold
All
on.
right.
Here's our other roommate. This is Blake Miller.
All right, give us a performance. Blake, flip the camera. Dude. All right, thanks, man. Appreciate that. All right, I'll be home in like 10. This is where we spend most of our free time. And, coming in, we got a slight collection. Got some Legos over here. I've personally always been a big Lego fan. The whole house is. But this is some of the works that we've done. This is Blake's Titanic, which is pretty insane. I think he did that over the entire May break, so impressive stuff. But speaking of Blake, this is Blake Miller, senior offensive tackle, best lineman in college football right now.
He's my roommate now, so that's my guy. We both live kind of upstairs in a little house of ours, so we hold down the fort up there. He's a great person. He cares a lot about what we do, and he cares a lot about other people. Like he's always there for anyone.
I love playing with Walker because I love his rage. Walker truly loves the game.
I got another year of eligibility fullback.
that gives you confidence. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the game. I'm in a block, and I see him pull and knock somebody's helmet off. Like he's nasty.
One thing I was talking to Tristan about, we were playing, I think it was Virginia Tech, and after the game, I was just like, man, Walker just hits people so hard. I was just like, that's leadership right there. Like you know when you play, like when I play next to Walker, I know like I feel safe. Like I know Walker, he's got my back, and I know he's gonna. Like that's about Walker. You know, he's just always gonna bring it every time. So.
No, I mean, that's one of the best feelings of all time, because playing offensive line, you're not only protecting your quarterback and your running back and trying to get, whatever play is being called executed, but you're also protecting each other in a way, and that's another thing that people might not know or maybe not see when they're watching it, but, you go in pass pro and there's defenses run twists and exchanges, and you've got to pass off different twists that they're bringing at you, and it's like, all right, if I don't do my job, like if I step 2 inches too far to the right, and I don't shoot my hands at the right time, then this guy's flying full head of steam is going to hit Ryan on the side of the head. And when you have guys that are going to pick it up and see it the same way that you're seeing it, it allows you to play free and just go out there and do what you're supposed to do.
He talks about, when he was hurt, he thought he might not be able to play again, and just accepting football for the blessing that it is. Because there's definitely days where you can, look at it as more of a chore than a blessing, but when it's threatened to be taken away from you, even for a little bit of time or indefinitely, I could only imagine, you kind of realize that it's a blessing to play the sport that we do, and you're living a lot of people's dreams and being here, so why not make the most of it?
So with my ankle, it's obviously, this is like a 3-year going on 4-year journey, so I'll kind of give you the Spark Notes version but started off back in October in 2022. I remember it like yesterday. We were just playing NC State. And I didn't listen to my coaching, and I got both hands involved. When you're doing a twitch, you gotta keep one hand so you can keep your shoulders square. And I got both hands, and when I came back to get my guy, he hit me in the side and threw me. And when he threw me, the first thing that landed was my ankle, and it just kind of rolled it. And, ice it up. I don't really do much at practice that week, still lift, and then go on and play the rest of the season. After that, I got it scanned. I had 3 torn ligaments and 2 bone spurs on the front. So obviously that requires surgery. I had to have the ligaments fixed and the bone spurs taken out. And everything went good with that. I was on my way to recovery and everything. And then after that was the 2023 season. So that was my true senior season. I wake up the morning after Duke and it's super stiff. It hurts really bad. I'm like, whatever. So I come up here and do treatment and then go about the week. And then we play Charleston Southern. And I wake up that next morning, I can't walk at all. I literally hopped out of bed and fell down. I couldn't put any weight on it. And so I go and meet with a specialist. We go in and he takes a CT scan or an x-ray. He scans it and he walks into the room and he's like, you have bad arthritis in your subtalar joint and you've got a bone spur on the back. He was like, we need to fuse your ankle. And I was like, I don't know what that means. And he was like, did you want to go professional? And I was like, that's my dream. Yeah, I planned on at least giving it a shot. And he was like, I'm sorry. He was like, you're probably done playing. We need to have the surgery. Because at that point, my ankle couldn't move at all. It was fully locked up 90 degrees. So we explored different options because obviously a fusion is final. The fusion is the backup. So it's kept researching and talking to people, and my dad found this alternative surgery that was he told me to take the bone spur out, inject stem cells, and we met with a bunch of surgeons and ankle specialists, and they were like, it could work, probably not with arthritis, you have to fuse it. And so we go about it. I'm sitting on the edge of my bed, and I'm so distraught, and I just sit there and I start praying, and I was like, God, I don't want to have any more of this questioning or any more of this. Honestly, just a situation, if I'm done playing, let it be, that's fine. I had a great career, I enjoyed myself, got to play for my dream school, but if there's a chance, show me a sign, I'll do the surgery, I'll do the 50-50 surgery. And so go to bed. I wake up the next morning and offensive lineman stuff, I'm driving out to Anderson to get Krispy Kreme for breakfast. Man, as I'm driving back, I see this place, it's outdoor store, I'm like, all right, that looks cool, I've never been in there. I think to preface this is important information. My lucky number is 17. That's kind of every time I see it, and it's not just anywhere. It's I see 17 at very specific times, when I need to see it, and it kind of lets me know I'm on the right path. And so, and then also being from Kentucky, and my grandpa listened to him, my dad listened to him growing up. My favorite artist of all time is Johnny Cash. So I'm sitting there, I'm checking out, and I look at this lady, and she's telling me the total, whatever. I'm going to hand her my card, and on the wall behind her, there's a poster or a metal sign behind her, and it says Johnny Cash and the Tennessee 2 performing live Monday, January 17th. And so I'm staring at it, and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, I'm like at a loss. And so I asked her, I was like, can I buy that sign? And she was like, turned around and she was like, this on the wall? And I was like, I need that sign. Yeah, that's got to come with me. And so she let me buy it. I brought it home. I literally went to the parking lot, called my dad. I was like, let's have the surgery. Let's do the test run. And so scheduled it, had it like 2 weeks later. January comes, I'm in horrible pain. Like, still can't really walk. Like, anytime my ankle would swell up, difficult walking. I came back to a meeting or something like before spring. All the dudes are like cutting up. Everyone's like laughing and everything. And like, I felt like I was like back in it because like during the surgery, I was so disconnected from everything. Seeing those guys go about their business and like just do the stuff that we do, I was like, I have to go back. And like the sole purpose of like pushing through that surgery and recovery was like to play with these guys that are here. Blake, Tristan, Colin, Harris. You know, it was Marcus Tate and everybody, and seeing them, I was like, yeah, I got to get back out on the field. And so I literally just kept going. Like, I literally just kept like doing the rehab, doing the workouts. You know, it felt horrible. Made it to fall camp somehow, and went through fall camp, and eventually, like, it just opened up a little bit. Like, I just started to figure out like how to manage it and how to move, and so we would tape it up. I would do injections every now and then. And now I've got full range of motion back in my ankle. You know, there's still I still have arthritis, there's stiffness, but it's not painful anymore. It's just like stiffness. So I guess if there was like a message of that story, just like keep going. Like there's always something that you can keep doing. You just keep working towards something and like lean on the people you need to lean on. And that's, you know, I'm very strong in my faith in Christian, so I had to lean on God, my family, and the guys that I play football with, this offensive line. If it wasn't for them, like I think things would have been a lot different. I think it would have been easy to throw in the towel if it wasn't for the group of guys that we have in this room. But you know, their encouragement, their support, you know, them checking on me. I was on a knee scooter for like a month, couldn't do anything. They would bring me food and like check in on me and stuff like that. You know, if it wasn't for the guys in this room, like I don't think I'd still be playing football, honestly. I think things would have been a lot different.
Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for allowing us to make it here safely. Please watch over us today as we go into competition, guys. For the next couple hours, no more pain, no more suffering. Let us be released through your name. Let us show them what you've given us. Let us have confidence in your name, God. Please watch over us. In your name I pray, amen. Amen.
Play physical. Execution of physicality. Get your mind right now. Execution of physicality. That's what wins games now. Hey, physicality travels. It don't matter where you play. Physicality travels now. Execute and physicality. Get your mind right.
I think the word that comes to mind most as a group, it's been echoed by Coach Luke, and I think guys in the room know it too, is it's actually behind you on the board, physicality. So we have like the three things that we go by. There's effort, physicality, intelligence. And he said, he's like, you guys are a tight group of guys. You played a lot of football. The intelligence is there. He's like, I can tell you guys care a lot, so the effort's there, but we need to step up the physicality portion if we want to be an elite level O-line. I think the guys have seen that. You know, plays that could be there if a guy's straining that much more. And, you know, the difference between winning and losing games or 3-yard gain versus a touchdown, you know, it all comes in that physicality portion.
The best way to describe Blake is a unicorn. Blake is special. His combination of his heart, work ethic, intelligence mixed with his talent, there's nothing he can't do. Like, I mean, you know, we're the tackles, so, and like we always say, like we're on that island, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like we're DBs, like we almost see it like that. But Blake is that guy, he's just dependable. Like, you just know what you're always gonna get from him. You know, he's a freshman All-American. He's first team All-ACC this year. That doesn't change his standard he has for himself. He always wants to get better and he always wants more.
Blake's a true pro, man. He's the definition of consistency in life and being a friend. You know, he's always there, but on the field, you know, you can always count on Blake. He's very, like, that's the best way I can describe it, is consistent. You know, Blake told me after the Texas game, you know, it was pretty cool. I mean, we were sad, but, you know, he came up to me, he said, I always believed in you, bro. I knew you were going to get it done. But yeah, Blake's the definition of consistency, and, you know, I praise him for that. So
it's a 4-quarter fight, and you want it to be like you blocking that guy is not just, oh, I'm doing my job. Like, you want it to be over the top. Like, you are out there to win and break the other guy's will. And you want fourth quarter him to be looking for the sideline. So I think, you know, that physicality and really kind of going after the guy across from you and not just trying to get in front of him, I think that's kind of where the differentiation comes.
Let's go. O-line on 3. 1, 2, 3. O-line. Hey, we in this thing together, you hear me? We in this thing together, let's play together. We're strong when we play together, you understand me? You gotta play with your heart. You let the country see your heart tonight. You understand that? You let the country see your heart with how you play.
I think we just have more to prove. I talked to Coach Sweeney after the game and, after the Texas game, and we felt it. We were there. We're in the playoffs, but, we know that this team is capable of more. And I think all of us older guys, we just knew one more year under our belt would really help us. And with this team is capable of winning the national championship. And if we just do the daily stuff starting in January, and this team is really on that, I think the sky's the limit. And our goal is the national championship and nothing less. So
I want to win so bad. Like, I want it for everybody. Like, I love these guys and this team and everything about Clemson so much. Like, this means a lot to a lot of people. You see how much it means to people. Like, you can't selfishly, you got to give us everything. You got to. I mean, you have to. There's so much at stake. There's so much to play for. There's so much to grind for. I can't imagine a world where we're not the best. Like, I can't accept it. We take this unit very seriously. We have a lot of confidence in each other, but at the same time, it's a humble confidence that we know there's another level for us. Like, no matter what anybody is saying, we stay inside out to each other. Like, we have a standard that is set by us, by Coach Luke, and we're gonna do whatever it takes to get there. We want to be the best. So why not us? Why not? We want to be the best, and we can. So, I mean, that's what we plan on doing. So.